Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the future of FX. And let's look further afield. We could go talk to death about geography, greater transparency, growing regulation, but let's have a bit more fun and let's challenge the way things are done presently. So T+2, so it really takes 2 days to settle these days when you can transfer in your bank account instantaneously. The technology is available for instantaneous settlement. So it's going to happen. We will be charged interest on a second-by-second basis. You'll pay interest or earn interest on a second-by-second basis. So we can do it. Let's start now. Why not? I think secondly, you're going to see virtual currencies being traded throughout the FX marketplace and on many venues. I'm very happy to list a virtual currency. There has been a lot of press about Bitcoin recently. There's also been some bad press. So I'm not sure if that's going to be the virtual currency. The biggest virtual currency in the world, and by the way, the biggest bank in the world is actually Facebook. We all have Facebook credits in our account. 600 million users or more, growing rapidly. They have virtual currency. The modern society is used to spending that virtual currency daily and on an instantaneous basis. So I think the hard bit is it's all contained within social media right now. We need to be able to get it out. There is another currency called Ven. I could charge you in Ven and I can buy a Nissan Leaf car in Ven. So more and more virtual currencies will evolve. It's not that difficult, especially with the digital technology that we have now. So I fully expect something to emerge and lead the way. And I'd be very happy on the LMAX exchange to list a successful open virtual currency. I think another thing that must annoy people, everyone, whether you be in the FX market or whether you're sitting in the local dentist, holiday money. Doesn't it annoy you how much you pay when you go to the Bureau de Change at Heathrow or JFK? It doesn't have to be that way. We will go towards a cashless society. It's possible now to connect with your credit card and pay for something up to £20. That could go to £100, could go to £1,000. So imagine if I give you access to the institutional marketplace, you charge up your credit card instantaneously with dollars, Aussie dollars, or euros, and you can then go and spend it in those countries. Again, I think the technology is available. I think it could be done now, and I think it will happen. You know, notes may be a thing of the past, and maybe also a thing of the past will be paying these huge spreads at the Bureau de Change that none of us like. The last bit, which is maybe a bit more fun and prevalent today, is people talk about copy trading, mirror trading. I look further afield and I look at crowdsourced funding. What about crowdsourced trading? It is possible. Look at the data that's out there on the Twitter and Facebook garden hose or fire hose, as they call it. There's an awful lot of information there available to the general public, and they could use that to create FX strategies and trade going forward. So all of these things, it's happening now in the modern society. They might be teenagers, they might be in the early 20s, but they're all natural. All of these things are as natural to the modern world as snap, crackle and pop was to our generation.